Welcome to this session demonstrating ECM and VPN capabilities from UST Global. I'm Angel Borroy and I'm a leader in ECM department in UST. In this session, we are going to review what happened with ECM in the last years, as a big change has been made by this industry. Then we go with a process automation scenario, having also a demo just to test was this real new feeling about implementing this kind of use cases. And finally, we are going to review the strengths of our solution, of our approach to this scenario. And these strengths are really extracted from a Gartner report, so it's not our opinion. Mainly it's the market opinion. So let's start to review what happened with the ECM world. And let's see how Gartner killed last year the concept of ECM, because ECM was monolithic and was a product that it was inside only box. And with the new cloud orientation and with the new microservices architectures, we need to split the piece of content services platforms. So Gartner defined a new platforms, applications, and components paradigm that all the ECM manufacturers are trying to adopt in this year. So the part of the platforms will be the most classic ECM approach, but we have now that applications which can be specialized in different things. And also the components which are usable pieces of features for these platforms. Let's go ahead and see how Gartner is going to define a new catalog of functions and capabilities for a content services platform, from administration and analytics, which are well known. But also with that insight engine, which is related with the new artificial intelligence and machine learning features, and having in mind that content and processes and metadata are all related, and we have to work with all of them by making different kind of processes and making that all of them work in an automatic way. Alfresco, which is our choice, we are specialists in Alfresco. There are other ECM or content services products in the market, but we are choosing Alfresco because they are transforming the platform very fast to this new vision from Gartner. So they are now dealing with a platform which is divided in different services, and you can see how this application development framework, which is the first box in orange color, is allowing the developers to deal with an open API integration and station layer, which is providing points of extension in a standard way. And is providing services for process, which is VPN, the classic VPN, content, which is the classic ECM, but also governance services. That governance services are related with archival techniques and with record management. And all these services can be deployed also in a cloud way, which is the new paradigms we are trying to reach. So we can develop in a fast way the state-of-the-art application, and we can make easy integrations and stations because all is standard. Inside Alfresco, there is a lot of technologies that you can use, starting from Angular, which is used for the front end, but many other integrations with Salesforce, with Google, with Office, with SAP, with many other products, and having inside all the technology of the VPN activity, or the Insight Engine, Solar, record management, and finally being able to deploy to many different architectures like Amazon or even Docker. So you have the latest technologies available in this product. And all these technologies we are using, we are going to demonstrate on a sample scenario that is a very common use case, which is about approving some contracts. Our demo, the demo we are going to see next, is only related to Activiti and Alfresco, but obviously we have something, some product like FSoft. We are also partner of FSoft, just to include all the documents from paper to electronic, and also at the end of the process, probably Alfresco will deliver all these contracts to SAP. So we have different products, different services. Each of them are specialized on the right function, and we can see how all of them are integrated without human intervention, which in the end is what we need. We need to be faster, just to deal with all these steps in our day-to-day work. So we are going to see this simple case, which is the process of review a contract. We can review a contract of a supplier, of a contract of a customer, and we need to review the contract and to deliver the contract to the right folder with the right metadata associated. So this is a very simple case, but you'll see that it's very easy to achieve with the right tools like Activiti and Alfresco. So in the starting the process, we can gather a document just from FSoft, from paper, transform it to electronic, or even from Alfresco itself. We start with this document. We can decide if it's from a supplier or is it from a if it's for the other type. We can just fill the details, and the document is going directly to the approver. This approver, the people which is approving, can review all the documents. We can make some rules, intelligent distribution, just to provide the right data, and we can also integrate with Open API, just to deal with payment options or any others. So once the task has been done in Activiti with a seamless integration with no manual step, we can see, like in that suppliers folder, the document is created with the right metadata, and at this step we can then go to SAP just to follow with the process. So if we see the process, this is Activiti. We have designed this process, and we can see on the starting review contract task that we have a form, right, which is designed in that way, which is very easy to design our form, and which have an outcome which is read or approve, and we can use this condition, which is also very easy. If the condition is approved, then we can go to publish the document to Alfresco with a seamless integration, with no real manual step. And in Alfresco, we have created that site, that contract management site, with a folder for customers and for suppliers. So if we really start a process about contract approval with some contract number, we can include the contract date. We can select a file from our system, or we can even load the file from Alfresco. We can include value, and we can say that we have a customer, and the customer is called Acme and is from Europe, right? So we can start the process. We can see how the process now is on the review contract state, and if we see the task at this point, we can see the preview of the contract. We can check if the contract is right. We can also check the conditions, and we can include even some further explanations for the next. So we can approve the contract, and if we approve the contract, once we have that history, that complete, we can make an audit log for all the document, but also we have our customer Acme with our sample contract inside Alfresco, and we have all these Europe details, name, all associated to the document. So without any manual step, we can move document and also metadata to the right point. And also we have the ability to inspect our process and to see where the steps are flowing. This analytics can provide us further information about this about how it's going in our organization or our process. But if we go ahead with the following point, we see that with a simple integration that we have made in 2 steps, we can make process automation easily. But moreover, the strengths of Alfresco to build that kind of features are described by Gartner. So we are reviewing that Alfresco open source, including APIs, is going to speed up our approach to that digital transformation. We see like CMIS or the Open API initiative are providing us with a fast way of integrate our solutions with any other systems on our company. The second one is the Alfresco is really going in a quick way to Amazon. So with one click button, we can deploy Alfresco in Amazon just using native resources from Amazon, and even we have a reference architecture, but we can deploy this as others, and we can even go to a cluster having different regions for the storage. So this is very scalable and very fast to deploy a large deployment. And finally, Gartner says that community is one of the main strengths of Alfresco. So Alfresco is open source, and as an open source project have a great community, and this community is helping to make you reach faster to your goals. UST Global, we are relevant members of this community. we are really providing also many help to all the people just to use all these projects we have seen. So I hope you enjoyed our demonstration. I hope you feel that this is the right product for you. Just let me know. I'll share my opinion with you, and I try to make you going further with this Alfresco.